All right, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Hope you are recovering well from the tryptophan. And I got this done last night, but I didn't post the video because, well, I was cooking today. So yeah, everything's painted. Now we just got to do the easy stuff. That's the inking. So the shade, ink for shade, and then we'll do our highlights and then our dust. I'm going to skip over rust for this one because Miyazaki really comes off as a team, in my opinion, that really wouldn't let their vehicles rust all that much. Of course, you can, of course, let, you can still give them a rust color if you want to. There's nothing wrong with that. But, so, yeah. This is what I did for the 787, and you can see it's mostly yellow and a metallic green and glitter paint color here. It was weird. I was mixing up this glitter blue with Army Painter Night Scales, which is a very dark metallic blue. The night scales that I have, it's very hard. It doesn't really want to stick to anything. Matter of fact, as soon as you put it on there, as soon as it dries, you can take your thumb and just wipe it right off. So I mix it with other colors to give it some staying power. So I thought mixing the two colors of a blue and a blue would get me a blue. And instead, it got me this green. You can see here, try to keep this in focus. It turned out really good, I think. So, and we got a little bit of a light metallic yellow here. But, yeah. So right now, there's no weathering on it or anything. There's nothing. It's just flat color in the decals. But two-tone yellow and green. I think it looks good for this car. And then, of course, we've got the one we didn't change the paint scheme to. Only thing I did here was I replaced the T logo with a 7 and a 5 that kind of had the same font as the weird crescent moon thing here. And, of course, I detailed out the tail lights and the front lights. I think Google thinks I'm searching for all sorts of cars because I keep Google searching various cars' fronts and rears and sides to find out where all the turn signals and all the headlights and everything else goes to. So, and then this one here just matched the crew to the paint scheme of the vehicle. And the little armor plates now kind of the similar color here. And so here's the interior. And so very basic, very simple. And so yeah, like I said, I often Google search what the interiors of the cars are. You know, if they've got any special features or anything that I have to pay attention to. I think it goes a little extra mile for making these things look better. And this guy here, he's a little stiff to get out of there. But, so you can see here, Celicas have like a gray interior this year, so that's kind of what we just did. And, so, yeah. There's some Dark Eldar decals. I think Dark Eldar and Dark Elf decals and Eldar decals in general look good on Miyazaki vehicles. So if you got those, that's probably the stuff I would use. Or Tau. Tau's got kind of an Asian feel to it. But again, there's no hard and fast rule on that. And then we got the silica here. Purple and yellow, they just look good together. It's similar to my alma mater's colors. Though they change from kind of a yellow to a golden color So it's not quite as accurate now, but anyway, very simple. Again, this one, since it had the full windows around, I didn't bother with the interior. I just, painted out the windows. And so it looks good. Looks like a mean little rally car, which I think the Celica GT4 was a rally car. But, so again, that's our Miyazaki. So like I said, now we're going to be doing the inking, which is pretty much, Higgins black ink, black magic. I did get some more wash effect in, and we'll mix a little bit of this with a little bit of that for just a general wash, and then we'll come back with the black, do panel lining and stuff like that, and then it'll be on to highlighting and everything. These will all be done, and that'll be the next video. We'll show them all off. So, yeah. Hope y'all all had a good Thanksgiving. And after Miyazaki, we're going to be moving on to Michigan, which is going to be a lot of fun, I think. I hope. But, yeah. So, enjoy the holidays. And if you like what I do, please feel free to visit my Etsy store, King of Cats Crafts. Because these cars would make good Christmas presents, and I've got a lot of them on my store. So I really appreciate y'all sticking around and listening to me mumble and bumble around. So anyway, take care, be safe, like, share, subscribe. Comments are always welcome, and see you again soon. Bye-bye.